Good morning, Reborn fans and Reborn moms and dads and curious stopper buyers. This is part one of painting this beautiful baby. She's going to be a custom baby and she's going to be an African American tone, so we're going to actually learn a lot with this baby and we're going to have some fun. I hope I'm gonna try to make this as interesting as possible as well, because there are going to be some times when it's just going to be a tedious process of me actually painting her. Just to let you know that, just to give you a small introduction rather of myself, my name is Catherine. Most people call me Cat. I'm also known as Mama Cat, a name I fought, but now I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much me now because I am a little older and it works for me. I've been reborning for a little over 2 years now. Wow. So I'm very new to this, to be very honest. Most artists have been doing it a long time and I admire a lot of them. I'm gonna drop some names next video because I don't want to get them wrong, but I have had some quote-unquote mentors via YouTube and I do have some favorite artists, so I'll drop some names because they really helped me and they took the time to make their videos so that I can take the time to make my videos and get started. Reborning for me is just was supposed to be a pastime, but it turned into something I really want to be like a blessing to people. It's not about money, and most times I don't really sell the dolls for profit or like a heap of profit, because I feel like I'm creating a memory for someone or recreating a memory for someone or giving someone something to love. I'm very much aware about using baby dolls and reborns for Alzheimer's and things like that, and how beneficial it is. And in the older community, it is beneficial because it gives them a sense of being needed and wanted, loved. And this doll gives unconditional love. They don't fight, they don't cry all night, they don't run around, they won't ever break anything. And all you really have to do is cuddle and love them. And I think that's what makes reborn so fun. And it's therapeutic for mothers that have lost children and just want to have something to hold on to. And just to see the excitement on my customers' face or the comments they leave when I sell it on eBay, that they really love their new baby, it makes me feel good, because for me, they become temporary additions to my family and they're becoming a permanent addition to someone else's family. And I just pray that every time I sell one, the person is gonna fall in love with them like I did and treat them well, and not just put them in a corner somewhere and never play with them and never do anything with them. So I work really hard, and I know I'm done with the doll when I fall in love with them. And that's really the hardest part, because I do fall in love with them and then I have to sell them, or I have to pack them up for them to go home. So it's a kind of a crossroads with that. But I don't rush with my dolls. I don't have like a mass production, and that's because I really think that you should spend a quality amount of time with each of your babies, and so that you're putting your best in that baby. So as I told you, they have three sets. They have the painting, what I call the staging, where I am rooting the doll's hair and their paint is kind of sitting there for a couple of, maybe a week or two, so it sets really nice. Even though the heat sets right away, I have found that the more the doll just kind of sits there, the more true that color becomes. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's really a great process. Alright, not to drag this video out, I'm probably gonna break this into two because I'm looking at the time. I want my videos not to go on and on and on. So that was my introduction of myself. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, you can please leave them down below. And don't always remember to hit that like and that subscribe button, and that way you can always be aware when a new video pops up. Alright, so I'm gonna call this video setup, because intro and setup, how about that? Yeah, that sounds great. Yay! Okay, so setup. It's your doll, of course, which if you remember another video, we gave her a good bath. Right now she's super dry and she's had time to rest up and get ready to become a little girl. We have paints here. I have lots of paints. My blush, my nail. I have two blushes. One is a little orangier than the other. So what I've learned to do is mix them a little bit, and you get a really nice color. Flush 5, flush 7, flush flush 7 again, flush 8, flush, that's an ethnic brow. I have a brow. I have vein blue. I also have a matte varnish, and flush 4 and flush 3. The lower the color, the darker the color. I don't want the baby really dark, so I'm kind of like torn between. I might do her a little bit of mix between the darker colors, or I might mix a little of my 4 into my 3. I mean my 4 into my 5. I'm sorry, and give her a really nice color. To get started, you need your paper towel and lots more paper towels, paint thinner, which I'm going to invest in me a little bitty squeeze bottle like some of the artists use. So I have my I use mineral spirits, but you can also buy from the paint stores this paint thinner, which where is it? Okay. This paint thinner. And if you haven't caught the theme, I usually shop with Bountiful Baby for my stuff. We got our bowl, which I'm going to actually clean out because it has another flesh color in it already. And gloves. The most important thing on here for right now is for you to take from this is gloves, because fingerprints. And I didn't really think of all that until I heard one of the artists was like, yeah, I wear gloves the whole way through so that I don't put fingerprints while I'm painting it. While you're holding the baby, that would be really kind of a weird look on the baby, I guess. And then I also thought like, hey, that'd be really cool. I put my thumbprint on the back of the thighs, and there I have a signature mark that I know it's there, but unless they're really paying attention, they wouldn't. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this video up, and we gather our supplies. Oh, we also need cosmetic wedges, so I'm gonna dig up my handy dandy, bought the Mega Pad cosmetic wedges, and you will, if you are taking your time and doing your doll right, you go through a lot of cosmetic wedges. I always get clean ones per doll, and I don't use the same wedges twice. And I'm gonna have to find my, I better put it up. Oh, I see them. My tweezers, but I see them. Okay, alright, so this is video 1 of probably maybe 10 videos, so that we can get a really good feel of how to really do this doll. And so tune in for video 2, which I'm going to do, and that's going to be beginning painting of this doll. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And again, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys.